Howdy, y'all. It's Reese, aka Bearman Prime, on this April 4th. Welcome back to my Read the Bible in a Year series. Thank you again for joining me. Card in the top right hand corner for the rest of the playlist, and please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you stay caught up. So, yesterday in 2 Samuel chapter 5, we saw David officially become the king and ruler of Israel and Judah, and he is on his way to Jerusalem to capture it and claim it for his own so that he can rule the nation from there. We're going to skip over a few chapters and go into chapter 9 today in 2 Samuel. So in that time, like I said, David becomes king. He captures Jerusalem. He fights off the Philistines, and he moves the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Box, to Jerusalem. And then he also starts the plan for building the temple, the great temple that would be built in Jerusalem. And of course, he continues to go to war against the enemies of God's people and wins pretty much every battle, every war he goes against. And now today we will see that David remembers the promise he made to Saul, his one-time enemy, his former leader, this promise he made before Saul died. So let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 1 today, starting in verse 1. David asked, "Is there anyone still left in Saul's family? I want to show kindness to this person. I want to do it for Jonathan." There was a servant named Ziba from Saul's family. David's servants called Ziba to David. King David said to Ziba, "Are you Ziba?" Ziba said, "Yes, I am your servant Ziba." The king said, "Is there anyone left in Saul's family? I want to show God's kindness to this person." Ziba said to King David, "Jonathan has a son still living. He is crippled in both feet." The king said to Ziba, "Where is this son?" Ziba said to the king, "He is at the house of Machir, son of Amiel, in Lo-debar." Then King David sent some of his officers to Lo-debar to bring Jonathan's son from the house of Machir, son of Amiel. Jonathan's son, Mephibosheth, came to David and bowed with his face low to the floor. David said, "Mephibosheth?" Mephibosheth said, "Yes, sir, it is I, your servant, Mephibosheth." David said to Mephibosheth, "Don't be afraid. I will be kind to you because of your father, Jonathan. I will give back to you all the land of your grandfather, Saul, and you will always be able to eat at my table." Mephibosheth bowed to David again, and he said, "I am no better than a dead dog, but you are being very kind to me." Then King David called Saul's servant Ziba and said, "I have given Saul's family and everything he owns to your master's grandson, Mephibosheth. You will farm the land for Mephibosheth. Your sons and servants will do this for him. You will harvest the crops, and your master's grandson will have plenty of food to eat, but Mephibosheth will always be allowed to eat at my table." Ziba had 15 sons and 20 servants. He said to King David, "I am your servant. I will do everything that my lord the king commands." So Mephibosheth ate at David's table like one of the king's sons. Mephibosheth had a young son named Micah. All the people in Ziba's family became Mephibosheth's servants. Mephibosheth lived in Jerusalem. He was crippled in both feet, and every day he ate at the king's table. All right, so short chapter there, but there you go. David remembered his promise, just like God remembers all of his promises he makes to us. David remembered his promise that he would take care of Saul's family, not only out of respect for the promise he made Saul, but also out of the love he had for his best friend Jonathan, Saul's son. So he's taking care of this last remaining son of Jonathan, Mephibosheth. Boy, that is quite the name. And taking care of him, treating him as a son, letting him live in Jerusalem with him, eat at his table. A great honor for anyone to be at the table of the king. So there you have it. That's all for today. We're going to pick it up there tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me. I sure do appreciate it. See you tomorrow.